Fox News, the only channel that really allows him to say and do whatever he wants to do. I was speaking with Hannity, and he falsely claimed that in some states that the Democrats are allowing babies to be executed after birth. I'm Tyrone Bowman. This is Tyrone Bowman Tonight. According to CNN in its fact-checking department, Trump falsely claims Democratic states are passing laws allowing babies to be executed after birth. Former President Donald Trump continues to try to depict Democrats as the, quote, true radicals, close quote, on the abortion issue. To make his case, though, the presumptive Republican presidential nominee has made widely inaccurate claims. In a Fox News interview on Wednesday, Trump said, quote, hard to believe they have some states passing legislation where you can execute the baby after birth. It's crazy, close quote. Facts first, quote, unquote. Trump's claim is false. No state has passed or is passing a law that allows the execution of a baby after it is born. Killing a person after birth is illegal in every state. Every state explicitly criminalizes infanticide, according to Mary Ziegler. A professor at the University of California Davis School of Law said Thursday, there is no basis for this claim. Kimberly Mutchison, a professor at Rutgers Law School, said Thursday. However, the Trump campaign did not respond to a CNN request to specify what states Trump was talking about. Mutchison said, the falsity of the claim can be seen in the fact that Trump never identifies such a state. There was at least one instance in an interview with NBC last year in which Trump specified that he was making the claim about the state of New York in addition to unspecified other places, but he was wrong then too. New York does not pass a law allowing babies to be killed after birth, though false social media posts claim it had. Similar false claims have circulated about California. Some of those claims were based on criticism of vague language in an early version of a Democratic state legislature's 2022 bill that was intended to protect people from being prosecuted over miscarriages, stillbirths, and self-managed abortions. But the vague language was revised before the bill was signed into law. Months before passage, a Democratic legislative committee acknowledged that the early text vague use of the phrase, quote, prenatal birth, close quote, might have inadvertently left open the interpretation that the bill would immunize people from punishment in all cases in which their baby died in the first days of its life, even in cases where the death was caused by acts after the baby was born. The final bill that was signed into law by Democratic Governor Gavin Newsom clarified that the prenatal death immunity is specifically for prenatal death due to causes that occurred in utero. In other words, there's no basis for a claim that California passed a law legalizing post-birth executions. Trump appointed 3 of the Supreme Court justices who voted in 2022 to overturn the 1973 Roe versus Wade decision that had guaranteed abortion rights around the country. During his current presidential campaign, he has repeatedly made the false claim that all legal scholars had wanted Roe versus Wade overturned and power over abortion policy returned to individual states. You know, some people just make it up as they go along. You know, that's the phrase that we have among our peers. Some people just make stuff up. You know, like in the criminal justice system, when people get arrested, especially when they're falsely accused, they just write anything down in the affidavit of probable cause. They come up with all kind of BS just to get a prosecutor to prosecute a case and get a false conviction, knowing damn well they're going to ruin people's lives. Ask me how I know. Because I've been there. That's one reason why I'm becoming a lawyer, because a lot of folk going to have hell to pay once I graduate from law school. Believe that. Trump said it again in the Fox News interview. I say, let the states decide this. Every legal scholar wanted this to be where abortion should be. Once again, the facts were checked. Trump's claim that every legal scholar wanted Roe overturned and the power to set abortion policy returned to the states is not even close to true. Many legal states and many legal scholars wanted Roe preserved, as several of them reiterated in April comments to CNN. And he claimed that all legal scholars wanted a Roe overturned is mind-numbingly false, much as in who supported the preservation of Roe said in April. Believe it or not, this is going to be a contentious sticking point for the Republicans throughout the entire presidential campaign. Let me tell you, Republicans, or something. You have done nothing but stir up black people in America. Oh, we're coming out. Despite all these laws that you all make trying to restrict voting rights, we are coming out in unprecedented millions upon millions and upon millions of us. We're going to let you know exactly how it's going to be in November. If you think we're staying home, you have lost your right mind. People, vote early. And if you can't vote early, then make sure you vote by mail. The vote by mail campaign is real. Vote by mail, get your votes in early. That way you don't have to stand out in long, unnecessary voting lines. Go to your post office, contact your state rep or your local congressman, your representative, your state senator, and find out how you can get your ballot to vote by mail. Vote by mail. Donald Trump's claim is flatly incorrect. Maya Manian, an American University law professor who also did not want Roe overturned, said in April. So Trump's claim is obviously not true, said Ziegler, another scholar who did not want Roe overturned. She said in April, most legal scholars probably tracked most Americans who didn't want to overturn Roe. It wasn't as if legal scholars were somehow outliers. I'm Tyrone Bowman. Never surrender, never quit.